We are continuing our coverage of MiniMax H3, which is a 33 billion parameter model that generates video and synchronized stereo audio in one pass. Last video, we installed it locally using ComfyUI and ran it at 20 steps on a single GPU card. If you don't know how to install ComfyUI, I already have done this tutorial, and in order to learn more about this H3 model, just watch this video. In this video, I'm just going to show you how you can run this H3 model with this new LoRa. And then not only that, we will also do the hands-on. I will show you what exactly needs to be done in order to get this working locally. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Recently, I also have started this free weekly AI newsletter which you can subscribe at fahadmirza.substack.com. If you don't know what LoRa is a small file that adjusts a big model's behavior without retraining or replacing it, usually a few hundred megabytes against the model's 34 gigabytes in this H3's case. And you can see this one is Turbo LoRa, and its job is to get a usable result in far fewer sampling steps. So today we added and try to get the same clip in 6 steps instead of 20, which we saw in our previous video. In order to get started, 4 models to place, all under the models folder in your ComfyUI directory wherever you have installed your ComfyUI. First one, diffusion model. This is the model itself, the 34 gigabyte file that actually generates the video that goes in models slash diffusion underscore models. Let me actually show you too. So if I go to my home directory, this is where I have installed ComfyUI. Then I'm just going to go into models, and this is where all the model files are. And this is the one which I was talking about, diffusion model. So the actual model goes here. Then we have the variational autoencoder, this one. This goes to VAE. So go back to model directory, then go to VAE and just put it in here. The VAEs or Vs are the encoders and decoders that convert between the compressed space or latent space the model works in and the actual pixel and audio you can watch and listen. H3 needs two, one for video and one for audio, both go in model slash V. Last one, text encoder. This is what reads your prompt and turns it into something the model understands, that goes in model text encoder directory. And the turbo LoRa, the new piece for this video, goes in LoRa's directory. So let me show you how you will download and place the LoRa. Just go to its Hugging Face card, and I will drop the link in video's description. Click on files, scroll down, just get any one of these. I'm just going to go with this step 600. So click on this downward arrow, save link as, make sure you're logged into Hugging Face of course, and then just go wherever you have installed your ComfyUI. Then as I showed you earlier in the models, and then this is the LoRa's, just save it here. And it is very small, 780 meg. So that's about it. Our LoRa is already downloaded, and as you just saw earlier, I already have downloaded all of these models. So let me take you to my ComfyUI, which is already running. So this is it. And before that, we just need to go back and we need to install a custom node, which is simply, and you can say that, an extension that adds new blocks to ComfyUI, and the LoRa file we already have downloaded. This is done. Let me just quickly restart ComfyUI. And I'm just going to refresh my browser page after restart of ComfyUI. That's done. And then let's also copy the example workflow which they have shared. So I have just put that workflow in the workflow directory. So I'll just close this and go to workflows, and then let me refresh this so that it will appear here. And refreshing has made it appear. So just double click or drag and drop. Double click has found it. It says 2 errors. Primarily this is just about the model's name. I'm just going to make it a bit bigger. This is just asking me to load the clip, which is a text encoder. So you see that I have 2 of them. So you can just select any one of your choice. So I just selected the AWQ one, which is present, and that error is gone. Also for this one, just click here and select the one which we have just downloaded, and that issue is also fixed. Let me give it a prompt here. Okay, so I have put in the prompt. I'll run this. I will let it run, quickly show you the VRAM consumption here. So you can see that it is jumping up. Let it jump, jump, jump. I just want to show you how max it goes up. So now the sampler is working. Let's wait for it to finish and let it jump. I just want to show you in real time. So VRAM consumption is crossing that 48 GB. If you want to lower it under 48 GB, just watch my previous video. So this is the max at the moment, just touch over 50 gig of VRAM, and it is just doing 4 steps. Also, this is the prompt which I'm using just purely for educational purposes. If you are a regular viewer of the channel, you are aware of this lawn situation where we are having this light-hearted suburban comedy style where a man is mowing his backyard lawn, and whereas a recently divorced neighbor is jumping on trampoline and the grass is gone and all that stuff. So please read through it. If you're not aware, I'm sure you are going to enjoy this real world scenario. Okay, so it seems it has done its part. Let me open and show you the video. And this is the video. Let me play it first. Okay, so you can see that the human face, especially on the lady, is just bit malformed. The human figure is fine for both of them. You can see that it is mowing the dirt and expressions are a bit goofy. The lawnmower is pretty good. I will just pause it and we will play it. I'll just put it in a, okay, loop is not there. Okay, I'll just keep playing. I'll play it again. So, yeah, not bad at all. So it has followed all the instruction. The background scenery is good. Human figures are good. Let's focus on the hands. Uh, Not bad really. I mean, the close-up is okay, but again, due to the LoRa, I think it just moves in a different direction. Other than that, it has followed the instruction. Okay, so I'm doing another one and it is very quick. You can see that I just clicked on run and it is already finished. And this is the prompt where is a live action cinematic look in a motorsport documentary style, a rally car on a wet gravel forest stage, low camera, spray and grit. So a lot of things are happening here. So let's see what it has generated. So let me go to the browser. This is a video. Let me play this. So audio is pretty synchronized, you can see, and forest is there, all the trees, humans, fence is there on all the other sides, and you can see it's a wet gravel road. Let's play this again, and also it is just throwing the gravel out like I asked, and there is no camera. Amazing. All the physics is there too on the car. There are a few, of course, we can nitpick. I mean, look at the humans. They are a bit robotic. Look at this. But I'm just focusing on the car. It looks pretty good. So now you know how to put in a LoRa on top of this MiniMax H3 model, and there are various kinds of LoRas available. I'm not going to go into that detail. You know what I mean. So have fun. Let me know how you go. And if you want to support the channel, please become a member. Thank you for all the support.